Hi guys, it's Tammy and today is Tuesday, June 26, 2018. I had traditional duodenal switch surgery on March 9 of 2017. I started my pre-op diet on February 19th of 2017 at 260 pounds. I had my surgery on March 9, 2017 at 248 pounds, and I don't know how much I weigh today. But the last time I came to you, I weighed 130.4 pounds. I expect I'm right in that same area because I am in maintenance. As you know, this is my second week of maintenance, and I had decided not to weigh every day, and I haven't weighed every day. In fact, I forgot to weigh today, and I was gonna weigh for you guys just so that you knew how I was maintaining, but I can tell you that my clothes fit just fine. They're still a little big, and so I don't think anything's changed at all, starting up with the PMS carb monkey, and so I usually will gain 3 to 5 pounds from that, and I expect that to be normal, and I have definitely had my carb cravings, but I haven't felt quite as guilty about them this time. I should feel a little guiltier about them. I think I embrace them maybe a little too much. I have had cookies. I had Oreos, which is my go-to PMS food. This morning I was craving a biscuit, so I had a breakfast sandwich on a biscuit, and normally I wouldn't do that. If I have a breakfast sandwich, it's on a sandwich thin. But today I just wanted a biscuit for some reason. We had company over the weekend. We went out to breakfast, and I had a half of a small biscuit then too. When I say small, it was probably 2.5 inches in diameter, so pretty small. And it was probably 1.5 to 2 inches tall, and I had half of that with tons of butter on it to up the fat. What else did I had hamburger, and instead of taking off the whole bun, I ate the bun, that kind of thing. So I'm not sure, you know, I'm upping my carbs anyway. What is with my bangs? Upping my carbs anyway because of being in maintenance, but I'm not sure how much of that is because of that or because I just am craving carbs hormonally at the moment. I did start a different routine other than my Miralax because I'm going to be traveling. Can't remember if I told you guys. Oh, I'm sure I told you. I'll be in Europe for a little over 3 weeks, or about 3 weeks actually. And taking enough Miralax for 3 weeks, when you take 2 to 3 capfuls a day, is a lot of Miralax. So I've been looking for something else that is non-stimulating, because you cannot take laxative stimulants long-term without harming your body. It causes something called lazy colon, where you then can never go without them. So I've been looking for something non-stimulating but in pill form, and a doctor had recommended Colace, and so I got because I'm cheap, I got the Target brand of Colace, and it actually works really well. It says take up to 3 a day. I took 3 that first day, and didn't need 3, I can tell you. So I'm just trying to figure out the dosage now. It's not 1, I can tell you that too. So it must be 2, but getting it at the right time of day is there's a learning curve with these things, I have to tell you. But they work well, and I really like them. And I can take 1 small little bottle with me instead of 3 giant bottles of Miralax. So take like something that weighs, I think, 1.5 ounces or 2 ounces, versus the Miralax is 90 ounces of Miralax plus the bottle weight. So that makes me happy. So for any of you out there that also experience constipation problems post-op, highly recommend Colace or its generic equivalent. Definitely. I never had problems before surgery with constipation, ever. And I didn't have problems for probably the first 6 months afterwards. And then all of a sudden it just hit me 1 month and it was horrendous. And it's never really gone away. It is exacerbated. Again, hormones must play into it too because it's exacerbated by PMS. And I'm noticing that with this Colace, it's taking care of that additional factor as well. Yeah. Whereas with the Miralax, I had to up my dosage, and with this, it seems that I don't. So, sorry, but this is the reality of post-duodenal switch life. You think and talk about scatological topics much more than you ever would have. You, do things in front of your family you never thought you would. It's terrible, terrible. And on that note, I have noticed that because I have added crappy carbs into my diet instead of healthier carbs, I can tell with gas and stuff like that what kind of a carb I've had. You know, if it's a crappy carb, if it's bread or sugar, really sugar for sure, then it really bloats me up. And if it's fruit, the other day I posted, it must have been last Wednesday when I did What I Eat Wednesday, I posted that I've started making peaches and cream smoothies with the Premier Protein peaches and cream that Walmart doles out like they're made out of liquid gold. I've never seen more than 2 4-packs, and that's only once. Usually I see 1 4-pack or no 4-packs at our local Walmart. Anyway, I've gotten my hands on a few, and I've started making smoothies out of them with 1 Premier Protein, 1/4 to 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream, 2 cups of ice, and a peach. And when I have the peach, I don't notice that it increases my gas at all or my bloating. And it definitely increases my sugars, because when I did What I Eat Wednesday last Wednesday, I had one of those with peach in it, and I had 5 cherries. And I think my carbs were something like 43 carbs, and 38 of those were sugar. And the reason they were sugar was because of that fruit. Yeah. Or maybe it was 34 carbs and 29 were sugar. It was crazy. And I think out of the 28 or 29 sugars, it was something like 19 of those were just from those 2 servings of fruit. The rest, you know, there's 1 sugar in the Premier Protein. I had 2 of those, and then you just get random little bits of sugar here and there throughout your diet. It just is the way it is. But that's a lot of sugar for me. And when I looked at it, I almost keeled over at my sugar to carb ratio. But then when I looked to see where the heck I had gotten so much sugar, because I had not eaten badly that day, I realized it was the fruit. And fruit, it is so sugary. It's just amazing. And it reminds me why I cut it out during weight loss, because I just couldn't eat it and sustain loss. Just didn't happen. What I am thinking though is that now that I'm maintaining, that would be the good carb, one of the good carbs for me to add back in. If I was still diabetic, I wouldn't, but because I'm not, my A1C is below 4.6. They don't even give me a value anymore because it's so low. So I think I can afford fruit sugar. What else? Added a few vegetables here and there. I mostly don't eat a lot of vegetables just because they do tend to fill me up so much that I don't have room for my protein and my fat, even now in maintenance. I had some salad. I was never a huge salad person, but I like Cobb salads and I like wedge salads. And I went out. My husband had I think it was a Cobb salad. And he left and got up and went to the bathroom at the end of the meal, and I thought he was done, and so I finished off like maybe 3/4 of a cup of his salad. It was so good. Oh my gosh. I swear I've never enjoyed a salad so much in my life. Turns out he wasn't done. I felt a little guilty, but hopefully the fact that I enjoyed it so much assuaged his disappointment in not being able to finish it himself. So I really don't have a whole lot else to say. I've been looking for more weight loss patients who are posting videos in maintenance, and they're very hard to find. And I understand why, because at least I, and I've heard this from others, feel like we don't really have much to impart anymore. It's just kind of everyday eating and, tweaking a little bit here, a little bit there. We're not making any new discoveries, really, no epiphanies. But on the other hand, I really wish that there were more maintenance videos out there, because I feel like I could use a little guidance and see how it's gone for everyone else. And, am I walking into any pitfalls that other people have already had? That kind of thing. So it kind of bums me out that there aren't more maintenance videos out there. I'm going to try and keep doing maintenance videos. I totally get it if it starts to get boring. I really apologize. I'll also try and come up with some other subjects too. But yeah, I would really like to see more weight loss surgery patients do maintenance updates, even if it's just monthly maintenance updates. Not because I want to see if you've gained weight or you've lost weight or that kind of thing, just because I want to know, I guess, how much leeway you have maybe. And I realize every body is different, but we're similar. I think those of us who have had similar surgeries are similar in how we can eat, I think. And so, yeah, I just think that would be really helpful. Scotty RNY is great. He's 4 years out, I think. 4 years? 200 and some weeks. And he posts like clockwork every week, and I really appreciate it. If you see this, Scotty, thank you. Yeah, it's really, I find it really helpful, and I always watch his videos. I'm grateful for that. What else? I think that's it. So I leave, totally not weight loss related, but I leave a week from tomorrow for Europe, and I'll be gone 3 weeks, and I'm trying to decide, do you guys want to see any of that stuff? I don't want it to be, oh, look at me and my vacation, because how awful is that? I mean, for people, there's somebody on my Instagram page who just spent some time in Europe and has been kind of obnoxious about it, I think, telling how much the trip cost and the amenities that they've gotten and stuff like that. And I don't know. I found it to be a little tacky and distasteful. He said that people asked him how much his trip cost. I have a hard time believing that, because that's tacky in itself. And I can't imagine anybody would walk up to somebody and say, so how much did you pay for that? And the way that this person has posted, it's been kind of it's been like one big long humble brag, and I do not want my post to come off like that, and so I'm totally good with not posting at all. Some people like to see that stuff, so let me know. I will do whatever the majority decides. It won't be all, it's not going to be every day of my trip, but I may still try to do What I Eat Wednesday if you guys are interested. One Wednesday, it's going to be airplane food. Well, we leave here at 5:30 in the afternoon, so you'll get, a day of eating, but then you'll get airplane food at the end of that day. And then the next 2 Wednesdays, I'll be on a ship, so that might be a little different. Well, I'll be on a ship. I haven't looked at exactly where we are on those Wednesdays, so I could be in port. And if I'm in port, again, if you're interested in what I eat while I'm on vacation, let me know. That was a lot of words for that one little conveyance of thought. Sorry. So yeah, I could do What I Eat Wednesday. What else? I can do, I can do whatever you guys want me to do. I mean, if you want to see where we go, I'm happy to show you where we're going. It should be interesting, and yeah, let me know. I think that's it for me. It's been 15 minutes. Surely that's long enough to listen to me ramble on. I wanted to thank all the people who participated, that I tagged, that have participated or are going to participate in the weight loss journey tag. It's really been good seeing everyone's, and I found some new people to follow that way too, because I've found the people that I've tagged have tagged people that I've never even heard of, and so that was great too. I really appreciate that. And if any of you are following me back, welcome. I'm so glad I found you and that you found me too. And I personally like YouTube tags. I think that they are nice prompts and give us something a little different to do. And if you guys are interested in them too, we could certainly start more and have those go around, because I've got some questions that I know that I'm interested in for other people. So yeah, let me know if any of you want to put together a tag, or if you want me to put together a tag. Happy to do that. Have a great weekend, you guys. I think I will do, I know I will do What I Eat Wednesday tomorrow, and other than that, nothing else left. Talk to you later. Bye.